first time when you had your return tour at the House of Blues in LA.
Right.
I came out there and on my own dime, I wanted to talk to you when I was working with this other company at that time. And it was just a great set seeing you out there and seeing you perform and all that good stuff. I mean, I had seen you previously at the Garden, back in the day with I don't even know your picture right now, but we emulate your style and your dress and show. And then I saw you at the Apollo when you were Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
In regards to some of the older tunes, if we can just kind of get some evergreen statements from some of the classic hits. Just kind of, if you would, tell us how that song came to be, or something around that song.
I don't know. Mary Jane is a song about marijuana. It's kind of like a love song to marijuana. And I just wanted to. I love the English language, and I love using any windows and on times and stuff like that. And Mary Jane is all about marijuana, and it's like a love affair, kind of cold-blooded, written about Linda Blair. And Ghetto Life was an autobiographical tune about being, born in the ghetto. Give Jimmy Babies about coming home all coked out and drunk with your woman, and you can't get things to rise properly. You really can't make love, and you're trying, and you fail. I think, and most of us have been there. Finally, I was written by a girl, an Ethiopian girl that I met in Paris, who I fell in love with. And a lot of people think it was about Tina, but it wasn't. Below the Funk is a song telling all the people in my home, Playerhead is my hometown, they can kiss it. Who wants to call me a faggot, and me and all my girlfriends, we laugh at it, And that was a song going, you can check me out now. Everything I write pretty well deals with my house, because for Mary Jane girls, my house was about a vagina. We slipped that one through on them. And, well, you can guess what the key that unlocks the door is. Coincides with one. And I try to write things that I know about. I can't write about things that I don't know about, George Cook writes a lot of sci-fi and stuff, and George reads about 4 or 5 books, sci-fi books a week. So he's down with that. But I can't write that kind of stuff. I got to write stuff that's real to me, stuff that actually happens to me, stuff that I live, that I go through. And I keep it real.
One of your all-time hits, You and I can remember being...
You and I was written about my first wife and breaking up with her. Her name was Kelly. And that was probably the first upbeat love song I ever wrote. And I wrote it upbeat because I was scared to write a slow love song, because I didn't really know what love was. And so I wrote You and I. But after breaking up with her, that's when I found out what love was. So I was able to write love ballads. I couldn't write them before because I never really experienced love. But after breaking up with her, I felt the pain of it, And I hid it with You and I because it was just it was up-tempo thing. But then again, I was able to tune it on my heart, And I think once you tune it on your heart, there's, you can express anything. I'm not so much macho where if I feel like crying or tears or whatever, I express my emotions, I don't hide it. I don't think one should. Most men do. I think they think that makes them a man or something. To me, it makes them a fake. But, I'm a very sensitive, emotional person, and if something, I see a beauty, I can see a picture, man, and bring tears in my eyes, or a movie, Brian's song still brings tears in my eyes, that movie, and Glory. So, that's what You and I was about.
I was going to say that some people still had, I remember being in the car with some folks in the past year, and I was saying, along with the chorus, and some people still didn't realize, like how you were saying, how you were able to slip things through as far as the words are concerned, and how you expressed them on the part where you said, some people think I'm fashion guy, I don't think because they really don't know. As far as I'm concerned, they often know that.
Yeah.
So I was saying that, and somebody was like, is that what they're saying? And I said, yeah, you didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, it was an integrated love affair, number one. And, people used to talk. And, it's like we were concerned, me and her, they could all go to hell, because they didn't know what was going on behind closed doors. And we cared for each other. I think that songs like Hollywood be telling my mother, to go to Hollywood and make it, and sexy ladies, my hoes, Will Brown pimps and hoes. And Mr. Policeman was a story about a friend of mine who got shot and being in the wrong place in the wrong time. I don't know. Yeah, Dreammaker was a very kind of a fantastical love song. It was kind of a very ethereal love song. Sometimes I get a little over romantic, and I love monologues. I love to write poetry, and I love to speak it. And Dreammaker gave me that opportunity. But the lyrical content of it was, really. When you care for somebody, there ain't nothing you won't do. You get on your knees, you do whatever you got to do. It's like ain't too proud to beg. If I want you to say, girl, I'm gonna do what I got to do. Okay, as long as I got to do it, any way you want me to do it. Oh, those greatest thrills of my life. See, God has been so good to me. I've had so many great opportunities to work with. I think Smokey, Ebony Eyes thing with Smokey was, when I wrote Ebony Eyes, I just wanted someone who sang great ballads to sing with me. Me and him are hanging pretty close. We're pretty close as friends, and I asked him if he sang with me. And that was a song to black women. It's dedicated to black women, totally. And the Temptation Standing on the Top was the song that really turned around and kind of fit me more than them, but it was like, it was just saying, when you're on the top, man, you're a duck, and everybody's going to shoot at you. And it only lasts so long. You got to come down. If you don't believe me, ask Michael or Prince or anybody else. Everybody gets their day. So, and that was a great experience because I work with all 7 temps, and it's the only record where all 7 temps are singing together. And I have the only video with all 7 temps are on. There's no other song. 2 of them sing on one song, 3 or 4, but that's the only song where all 7 of them are on. And it's very special.